Hey everybody, what's up? This Devin LaVore coming at you. The fam will be with you in a moment, because today is Family Fun Day. Huh.
This is a old rivalry.
Here, let's see.
We played this on our honeymoon, and I totally beat Devin. So
like several times.
Yeah, tons of times. So we're back at it today.
Old rivalry.
Yes.
So, how did that game go, babe?
Not so good. I got smoked.
Wait. What's the score?
Yeah, but I.
Who's the two?
That would be mine. Just for the record, I scored pretty much all your points.
No, you did not.
Minus like one. I think you scored one.
Whatever. Rematch. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
And the rematch score is 3-7. Hey, you did a little better that time. You got one more point.
A little better.
A little extra
but
point.
I think I'm gonna have to officially turn my belt over to you.
Turn it over. Turn it over.
So
she says it's the lights.
It
She's
is.
Like, the
they
lights
messed me
that
up.
reflect.
I can't.
You can't see it on the
yellow,
camera very well.
It's a yellow.
But it really kind of gets in your eyes.
It's a yellow puck, and so it like blends in. I have a hard time with it. So, you know, the next time we have a rematch, it's going to be on the normal table.
It was the chicken. It was the chicken you ate last night, right? It was the chicken.
Yeah, that's it. But so we'll have to have. Right now we're 1-1. We just traded the belt, so of course you have to have,
a tiebreaker.
A tiebreaker.
Look, and our kids are just chilling out, just being good. All right, well. So, did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Was it awesome?
Awesome. Yeah. It was excellent.
What did you guys get to do?
Oh, we got to play a lot of stuff. We can't even remember what we got to play.
You got to play the Animal House claw game, right? Oh, it's a sad moment for you because you didn't get your animal. Those things are rip-offs.
You can
but it was still fun.
Before you find it.
I got to do bowling, play Jurassic Park, and I even got to play ice ball.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Skee ball, you mean?
Skee ball.
Skee ball, not ice ball.
Oh, skee ball.
What about you, Elia? What did you get to do?
I got to play skee ball and like a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of tickets, yeah?
Yeah.
That was fun. We don't get to do this very often, but it was a really good surprise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So it was pretty cool.
And we got to eat some yummy donuts. And I like the fact that
they're called funnel cake.
And also, I like the funnel cake. I kind of like the fact that you won and you won the Connect 4 game and you got a ton of tickets.
I did. I got the Connect 4 game.
Yeah.
Mommy was under pressure because it was like 10 seconds per round, and she was like, "Oh!" And I had a Connect 4 like right there. I was like, "Are you gonna block me?" No.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
I win.
I was too busy trying to figure out where I'm supposed to send these things. I'm not. The hand-eye coordination is not the greatest.
And under pressure.
Yeah.
It's like catchphrase, you know. So.
Not good.
Well, all right, we're going into the great unknown. Actually, we know where we're going, but we got to take a walk back to our hotel now.
Yeah.
Thank you, both of you. This has been the best day ever. Thank you both of you.
You mean me and mommy?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you
well.
both of us for taking
All right, we're out. So that was our first part of our day. It was fun. Thanks to you guys, actually. You know?
Yeah.
Huge thank you to you guys who have blessed us recently. You know, it's because of you guys that we're able to do some fun things every once in a while. You know, when you live off of support, kind of like in a missionary, basically kind of way. You know, and everybody out there who's a missionary is going to be like, "Amen, brother," to this. But you really just don't get to do a lot of fun things. You just don't. I remember all my times at YWAM. There was just no fun. I mean, it was different kinds of fun. There was no like go to a place like we just went and have fun. It just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, because you're just living off of like hardly nothing. You know, and so, but it was really fun though. It was really such a blast because man, you know, because. Particularly right now because we're having to stay in hotels because whatever's the cheapest, that's what we're going to stay in.
Yeah.
Seriously. And it's like with the hotels right now are the cheapest thing. Particularly on the weekend. You know, during the week, Airbnbs are actually cheaper than hotels. Because they're trying to get people to stay in their place during the week. But on the weekends, oh my gosh, it's like 5 times as much.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's the same bedroom. It's the same bed. It's the same toilet. You know what I'm saying? Why are you charging 5 times as much? But whatever. But yeah, so it's like being in a hotel, super cramped.
Yeah.
And it's like you really have a need for, like you just don't have that space. You don't realize till you get to an Airbnb, till you get to a home, that you're like, you have space, you can go do your thing here, and you can do your thing there. In a hotel, you just don't have it.
Yeah.
Everyone's right there in the...
Yeah.
And it's so good to be able to get out.
It was.
And just... walk on such an awesome day, and it's supposed to be downpouring tomorrow, so it's just like, man, let's just go.
Yeah.
Because we just went on a walk and we just found that place. But you knew it was there.
Well,
right?
yeah, I
From
knew it was
research or
somewhere
something.
around the corner somewhere. I didn't know it would be down the road that we walked, but I saw the building. I was like, oh, I bet that's that place I saw.
Yeah.
And it was. So it was
fun.
just a lot of fun, and
allergies.
Just enjoyed just being out and
yeah, it was fun.
And but let me just tell you for those of you, just that I so appreciate that we were able to go and
posture.
Yeah.
Get your posture.
But even while we were there, it's like your mind and the enemy can just come right in, because even while we were there, I was just starting to feel guilty, because I'm just like, man, like because when you are being supported by people, I think there can be a measure of like, you always want to do stewarding well with what you've gotten,
integrity,
but then it's like, well, maybe we shouldn't be doing something like this, and that sort of thing. And it was just like, God really has for the last couple of days just been like, just relax and just enjoy, like just enjoy these moments of rest. And
sounds like a SHELLY L video.
I know.
Relax and enjoy.
Yes.
I've heard that recently.
Yes.
Where have I heard that?
And yeah, you can definitely check out her video.
Her videos was awesome. It
And
was a good video.
And it was just like, all right, just have fun, enjoy this. Like it was really just such a needed thing for our whole family right now.
It was not even a desire.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a desire, but it was a need.
Yeah.
We needed to get out and
Yeah.
just do something, not just get out and walk around.
Yeah.
But it was just when we found that place, we were like, oh my gosh, blessing.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Yeah.
And when we walked up to it, it looked like it was closed.
Yeah.
But there was nobody there. It was like we had the whole place to ourselves.
Yeah, which was awesome.
And the staff was
too.
Amazing, and just it was a really, really, really fun time.
Yeah, and so it was like I just had this moment where I was just starting to feel guilty, and then we were just talking, and it was like, well, is what you're feeling from the Lord? And it's like, well, no, He's not gonna put all this stuff on you. And it was just like, all right, just
checkmate.
Just let that go. Just enjoy the time, because what does the enemy come to do? He comes to take away.
To steal, kill, and destroy.
He comes to take away the joy and just the things that God does want to bless us with. I think there are many times when God is just like, no, I want you to have fun, but we don't enjoy it because you feel guilty, or you think, well, God couldn't possibly want me to have fun and enjoy things. And
the enemy never takes a break.
He doesn't.
He's a prowling lion. He's looking for those opportunities to, I'm going to pounce. Oh, you want to relax and enjoy? You know what, are you sure? I mean, I don't know about this because, see, and he's enticing the human reasoning.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, well, maybe,
Yeah.
It's like, devil, watch me bowl this last place finish.
Yes. That was so fun. That was so fun.
Terrible. I kept going off to the right and to the left. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be thinking straight ahead.
Yeah.
Keep your gaze fixed ahead of you, Devin.
I really think that the lanes themselves were not like,
they were tilted.
Yeah.
They were tilted. That's what it was. They were tilted.
It was.
But then when the kids stepped up, those are the kids, and they leveled out.
Yeah, they did. Well, when I was thinking maybe we should have used the bumpers.
We should have used the bumpers. Oh, no.
But it was a lot of fun, and so, we just so appreciative of everyone who supports us and our family. And
I tell you what, though, we are looking for the breakthrough. I really feel like it's like the timing, sure, we don't know. It's like even when you're in labor giving birth to a baby, you don't know how long you're going to be in labor, all that, but it's like we just feel like something is going to happen. And it's like, I really felt it for a while before we moved here, but then something came about, and it was just like, okay, and the circumstances that led us here, I mean, I wouldn't have done that myself. I wouldn't have chosen it, but it was like, it really was, to me, it was like, there's a fulfillment of that, of this next stage.
Yeah.
Ending one thing and going into another thing. It's like, here we go. And then we ended up coming here, and it's like, we're here, and now we're just doing this new thing that we've been doing, and I don't know whether this is coming to an end. I don't know really what's coming to an end, but I feel like there is something coming. Something good, something transitional, something like some divine turnaround or whatever. I don't really know what to put my fingers on. What is it? You know what I mean? And it's like, I've been getting like 99s and 999s a lot lately, and when do I ever get that? Hardly ever. And even our daughter last night, she was like, hey, Dad, look, a 99 on this box. Just randomly. I'm just like, why would you say that? Like, of all the numbers to say, you would just notice that one. And I'm just like, okay, Lord. And then I woke up this morning.
Yeah, just with you were just ready to pray and ready. I was.
It just hit me all of a sudden. Did you see it happen?
Yeah,
I mean, it was just like, whoa.
Woke up and
it hit me.
The kids were still eating breakfast, and we were like, all right, let's just pray. And so you started praying, and we just pretty much started our God time immediately.
Just
normally
impromptu.
Yeah, normally
we need to start.
It's like we'll have breakfast, everybody gets dressed and ready to go and everything, but it's like, all right, no, God is just on us.
Because I felt it. Because I was like, man, Sweeta P, I feel that's my name for her, Sweeta P. Sweet P. Anyway, and I was just like, I didn't know if it was me or not, because sometimes in the past I felt something and it's like, oh no, Braxton Hicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, man, I really feel like another contraction of prayer is coming. I can sense it. Because it's kind of like with you, when every time you'd have that build up and then bam, it would hit you.
Yeah.
That's what I felt. There was build up, and it started last night. And I was just like, okay. And then we were watching Nate Johnston's video. Yeah. We paused it, and we were talking. And then as we go back to unpause it, I realized it's at 9:09 that we paused it. I was like, what? And I got on the computer this morning. I was doing my stuff. And I was like, okay. And then at random moments, I really feel like this is the Lord. I don't know how it works, but just at a random moment, I sit back and I look up at my clock, and it's 9:09. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And so I'm like, Lord, you know how much I hate research. That's That's Michelle's thing. She loves it, so you know the opposite, I'm going to hate it.
Yeah.
I really do not like research, but I will do it because you got to. You have to do things you don't want to do to get where you want to go anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was like, Lord, can you please just spare me? Have mercy on me. Can you just show me what this means? And so I really felt like Genesis 9:9 was the thing for us. And I had no idea what Genesis 9:9 meant. I had no idea. And I was like, is it really going to be that easy? I ask, and you just give it to me right then, right now? Because a lot of times, you know, when you pray, you know, someone's been talking to us recently about asking questions about prayer and a relationship with God and growing closer to God. And it's like sometimes you pray and you don't get an answer right away.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. You pray like, hey Lord, remember last year when I asked you that question? It's like can we still talk about that? But sometimes you pray and it's a couple days later, a couple hours later. But then sometimes you pray and God's like, here you go.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, thank you. And it talked about establishing the covenant with Noah. It was about God establishing a covenant with Noah
and
his descendants.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then it goes on to talk about the rainbow. This is the covenant that I'm never gonna
flood the earth.
Yeah, and we haven't really got into that yet. But it's just like, as far as like, okay, what are you saying for our family or whatever? But it was just this sense of like, again, it was another thing that God was saying to Moses. Yeah, Moses was on the arch. Anyway, so he was saying to Noah after he had come out of the ark. I have been getting a lot of like things from the Lord of like little, you know, preview. You know, Avengers is coming out on the 27th, and we know that it's coming out on the 27th. Wouldn't it be awesome to know, like, hey, your promise is coming out on the 31st or something?
That would be awesome.
And it would probably be like mind-bogglingly tormenting.
It would.
Because we'd be like, oh.
You'd be very anxious.
Because seriously, with the Avengers, I mean, I am like, I cannot wait for this to come out. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do until then? Good thing my life is not wrapped around the Avengers, right? But when your life is wrapped up in God, it's like, you're going to be thinking about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's like God's purpose and destiny is going to be birthed on this particular day. Yeah, there is no scheduled inductions in the Lord.
No.
He knows the time. He knows the place. He knows the season.
Yeah.
He knows the reason. I had to throw that in there. Anyway. But I've been getting a lot of like prophetic things regarding after the ark, because we've been comparing our life to being in the ark for a long time. And we've been, even our kids pray that, like, God, get us out of the ark, meaning this lifestyle that we're living and into a new lifestyle where we're not floating around from place to place, or we're not resting. I feel like Nashville has become the mountains of Ararat for us, where we're just kind of lodged.
Yeah.
And it's like, but we're still in the boat for like 2.5 months, because that's where they were.
Yeah, he was. They were in the boat for like 5 months, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or close to that.
So what? We got another month then.
Yeah, I guess.
Another month.
Don't go there.
No, I was kidding. No,
Yeah,
what's funny is because that's exactly how it works.
That's how it works. Yeah, you start.
Like, so maybe
especially
we have
if
another.
you're anything like me, all of a sudden you're like, oh.
It's like a black hole.
This month, so that might mean we'll come out at this time, and
there's like this gravitational pull toward figuring out the timing.
Yeah.
You just get sucked in.
You do,
you know?
And it's like, don't go down that road.
And as my son returns from the bathroom, I've also been getting 929 a lot, you know? And I'm just like, what is the 929, you know? And I remember a while ago, SHELLY L made a video about the 929. Yeah. And I really felt like the Lord was like kind of like saying, yes, that's it. And I was like, okay, well, what does that mean again? I remember it was Matthew 9:29. And it said, it was basically when Jesus was healing 2 blind people. And he said, may it be done unto you according to your faith. And then he laid his hands on them, and they were able to see. And I was just like, yeah, let it be done unto you according to your faith. And it just gave me such courage, such a, like, this is going to happen. You know, it's like, I don't even care how long it takes, what kind of hurdles we have to jump over, what kind of sludge we have to trudge through. Whatever it is, it's like, this is going to happen, you know? The glory of God is going to be revealed. It's going to be made manifest on our behalf. And,
yeah, and
it's going to be really cool. I don't know how, but I know who. Thank you.
Yeah. And I know, like, when you were Matthew 9:29, it's talking about, like, they could see again, the blind men could see, and that was something God highlighted to us about seeing, like, you were going to see this come to pass before your very eyes. And it's just like, so it's like a very, I think, again, like, God's reminded me of things that he's told us in the past, and it's just like, all right, here's another, like, basically for me, like another jar, like, oh, remember that? Remember that I told you about, that you were going to see things. There's an importance to the seeing as God reveals himself. And
because it can't just be prophetic words all day, all the time, and, like, not see any manifestation. And the truth of the matter is that that's not God's way, and it's not his will. Why would you keep telling your kid about the birthday that they're going to have, and it's going to be awesome, and then come the birthday, literally nothing happens? It's like, oh, Dad, what happened to the birthday? That's not even reality.
Yeah.
God will fulfill his word, So this was just another little pincushion encouragement video. Also a huge thank you video to everyone who has, like, just kind of given to us lately. It's really, really blessed us. We were able to stay here in this hotel for the weekend. It's really nice.
And what was so awesome is we totally got favor.
We did.
Here too. They gave us, instead of doing the weekend rate, they went ahead and just gave us the weekday rate. Right. So we're like, this is so awesome, such a blessing. And
yesterday, we've been getting favor like crazy.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I got an Uber ride to
the mailbox.
The mailbox. But then this lady, she was amazing. She stuck with me we need to go to U-Haul to our storage, and then I went to Costco, and I was like, okay, well, our trip's probably going to end here, and we were just talking, and she stayed. She's like, you just go in, and I'll be waiting for you when you come out. And then she didn't even charge me to bring me back here.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. But this is the interesting part. Is when we first got on when I first got in, and she's, hey, how are you doing? A little small talk. As I'm going, we've gotten a lot of Uber rides, It was the first time that I've ever heard the Lord say to me, talk to her, talk to her, go ahead, talk to her. And I was just like, okay, like, what do you want me to say? You know what I mean? It's like a lot of times maybe when you don't want to do something, you want to say, Lord, what do I say? How do I say it? And when do it's like you want all the 1, 2, 3 recipe.
No, I want to make sure that it's really you. So do this, that,
and it's not that I didn't want to. It was just all of a sudden, here's the Lord in this Uber ride with me. Of course he is. And he's just saying, go ahead and talk with her. Go ahead and talk with her. And we just got to talking about the Lord and, business and ministry and how they kind of need to be the same thing a lot of times. And it was just really, really cool. Found out her son does, like, these amazing things with these really famous people in the industry here in Nashville. And I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And it really felt like me and her were connecting on a spiritual level, on a godly level. And I was just like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And it was just like, there was just favor there. So there's just been favor on us for, like, really
pretty much since we got back to Nashville, which has been so awesome.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
We've gone from Indianapolis to Nashville. Yay. And it's just been really cool. And it was just like the Lord just showing you, like, you have favor here.
Yeah.
This is your land.
Yeah.
You have favor here. And I'm just like, wow, well, praise the Lord. And naturally, when you have favor, you expect to be living in a palace with servants. And, you know what I'm saying? Just that idea of you expect your life to be, better. But it's like, it's not about that. So it's just been really cool. You know what would be really cool? If we could have, like, our own TV show. Can you guys see us on a TV show?
Would be so fun.
Comment below. That would be so cool. Like, I watch the early Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines. And I watched how like they were kind of nervous and just, but then they really grew into doing the show. I just thought that would be a really fun idea. You know,
it would be.
So
I don't know what
totally
we do.
I don't know. We wouldn't be fixing up anything.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing
we could fix up some lives. You know, if you want us to fix you up, there'd be a discipleship reality TV show. We could do that. You know, that'd be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what we do, but.
But anyway,
watch
so
us at the computer.
Yeah.
Answering.
I hope you guys got something out of this.
Yes.
We just had a lot of fun today, and we had a couple little revelation points in there, but
yeah.
But it's just been really cool to see the support from you guys and how God has just raised up people online and in our own community to try to just to come around and help us.
Yeah.
It's been amazing, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Coming out of a place where we literally had nothing in the bank, and we were like, we have no idea how this is going to work, but we just know it's going to work because God hasn't called us here to hit a brick wall.
Yeah.
You know, we're not in disobedience.
And that has been, I think, if anything, again, continue to walk away just kind of in awe of God, because he said the waters of adversity would not touch us. And it has been true the entire time that we've been here. And we've been here now for almost 4 months. And every single time, like, God has come through.
Meaning you won't. What does the waters of adversity really mean? Like,
well, I think for us, like, the waters of adversity mean
we've
just
had
like
adverse situations.
Yes. Well, I mean, in the sense of not having any food, not having a place to be,
right.
Just that sort of thing.
Being stranded somewhere.
Where
like
it was just like where you're not in a safe place or something like that, and you know. God has taken care of us, because even, you know, when the last hotel we were at, we had to check out, and we didn't have a place to go. We couldn't afford any place, and we just pretty much stayed but we were able to stay in the lobby the entire day, and we
had that peace of God that something was going to happen.
And he was there, right there with us, you know, he had us in his hands, and I think that it has just...
And our kids did not go crazy.
No.
That's the grace of God, right?
Amazing. But no,
and a little bit of mercy.
It's just been, this entire time we've been here, we have just seen God's hand. And, you know, as just, I don't know, it's been so amazing, because it was really the opposite when we were, I mean, not the complete opposite, but kind of when we were in Kansas City, and, you know, God provided, but there were things that just didn't get covered, and so it's just been completely different here.
Yeah.
And yes, there are, you know, there is some adversity, but I think with God, like, just providing for our actual everyday needs has been covered completely.
Yeah. And see, that's a word that I doubted. Like, I mean, I'm just getting to the point where I'm just not going to doubt it anymore.
Yeah.
But for a couple months being in Nashville, I was like, okay, here we go. We're getting ready to step into some waters of adversity.
Yeah.
We will see what you're going to... thank you. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
Lord, we're gonna get. Thank you. So that's kind of what it's been.
Well, and it is like your heart.
A couple months for the first couple months.
Though, you know? It's like the hiccups have gotten a little smaller as we the heart throbs. But you know, I know for myself personally, it's April, and we were actually here last year here in April. And this
April
morning,
15th.
April 15th,
we showed up here.
We came, and
expecting big things.
Yeah, and so for me, I've just been praying a lot, like, Lord, like this morning just hit with just like, can we please have a reversing of what it was? Because there is just, like, we were here for a week, and it was like probably the hardest week we've ever been through, and
that was the hardest week of 2017.
Of 2017, and then
there's no comparison
to go back to Kansas City.
We had to go back.
when we thought we were moving out here, and just things were, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, there's just so much you could go into with that.
Difficult. Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, here we are again in April, and
to have a reversing of that would be awesome.
That would just be
I mean, what we went through in Indianapolis was like night. Coming back to Nashville was like day.
Yeah.
If we could have that April of last year
night
be our night, and this month be our
April
day,
be our day,
that would be just
oh my gosh, it would be glorious.
That would be just amazing. You know, because you guys got to understand, the house and the provision, it really is just the framework for the vision that God has for us to do our books, to do our filming, to do our filmmaking, really, and to do our discipleship, to do our home church, you know, because we're home church people. God's put it on our hearts to do a home church because we really, really want to do that. And we haven't made our church video yet because God hasn't released us to do it. Yeah. We've been wanting to do it 3 or 4 times, but the Lord's like, well, hold off on that. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I don't even ask why anymore. I just go, okay, cool, no big deal, you know, whatever. And so there's a lot of things that God has put on our heart to release, to do, you know, especially in music and songwriting, and there's just a lot of work there.
Industry.
Yeah, there's just a lot of work there, but it's like there's a lot of work here and here that has to be done first. There's a lot of work in you that needs to be done first, but you must know and be assured that that work will come to an end for the purpose for which God's calling you to. Naturally, when you go into that purpose, there's going to be more. There's always going to be more. Yeah. You know, stuff to do, but yeah, that's what we're believing for. We're just believing for the end of this manifestation story, and then we're going to go into a whole nother different story series. I don't know what it will be called.
Book 1 and go into book 2, because really it's the story of your life. Your whole life. It isn't an arrival at a destination. It's really
just another book.
It's just going
season
to
2.
Another.
We're going into season 2 or season 3, but anyway, we gotta get going.
Our SD card's almost out. So
see, if this was live, we wouldn't have to worry about that, would we?
We'd go for hours.
We'd go for hours, and people would love us. We would really gain supporters then. No, I'm just kidding. People would be like, man, that video was 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's got 76 views. No, I'm just kidding. People dropped off at the first 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. So, anyway, guys, we hope that you are blessed, and we just thank you all for being a blessing to us.
Yes.
And, until next time, we just pray that you all just are able to relax and enjoy the Lord.
Yeah.
So, until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.